This may be the first time I can truly believe in this power of mine. As strange as it sounds, I feel that my heart is finally at peace with itself. Perhaps this truly means I have gotten stronger. Stand down, everyone! I shall provide cover as you escape. Let's see if you can survive this! On that fateful day, we stood at the throne, promising to end each other's lives with our own hands. Executioner and Oathkeeper. One sword endowed with the authority to slay kings, and one that embodies the loyalty and pride of a knight. Weapons that would stop us dead in our tracks, should one of us go astray. To me, that promise was an unbreakable bond between Queen Amleth and I. An ironclad oath in which we promised to protect each other. I never thought there would come a time when I would wish for this promise to be fulfilled. I first met Queen Amleth not too long after she was born. The moment her small hand gripped my finger, I made a vow to protect her until I breathed my last. However, a fight for the crown plunged her entire family into war. It was too much for Queen Amleth's heart to bear. Their lust for the throne endangered the lives of the citizens, so she had no choice but to take Executioner and put an end to it all. A light of solitude emanated from her eyes, sharp enough to pierce through the sadness that was once in its place. If such loneliness is the destiny that must be borne by those who are called rulers, would I even be able to stand by her side? Kill me. The night of her ascension, the two of us stood at the throne. With Executioner in hand, Queen Amleth proclaimed to me, "I have no doubt that I will one day descend down the path of tyranny, as my royal brethren did before me. When that time comes, Ophelia, I want you to swear to me you will take Executioner and kill me. If you descend into tyranny, I shall follow you to the bitter end." How relieving it would have been had I the strength to say that. Promising to end your life is something I have no desire to do. However, if it is you who wishes for it, just as you have requested of me, I too wish for you to take my life into your hands. Before I knew it, my eyes were overflowing with tears. If we could share this bond, if I could be by your side, I thought I would be able to endure any fate that awaited me. So I received your sword and presented you with my own, even though our promise to kill one another would become a curse that bound us together in chains. Hordes of cursed creatures appeared and besieged the castle without warning. The kingdom's knights are completely annihilated, save for me, and the flood of creatures storm the castle walls. Far from here, Queen Amleth flees for her life. I must stop these infernal creatures before they get to her. Is that not why I am still alive? I scream frantically at my wounded body. However, nothing moves. Not my feet, nor my fingers. Every part of my body is crippled from all the blood I've lost. No. Queen Amleth, to die in a place like this, unable to protect you. In that moment, I heard her voice. The voice of the Pope. I shall give you the power to vanquish all that stand in your way. Those words entice me as I wait for death to claim me. But are they figments of my imagination? Or the devil's temptation? I do not care which it is. I mustered every remaining ounce of strength left in me, and gave my answer. If it is for Queen Amleth, I do not give a damn what happens to me. If I must sacrifice my life for her, I would without even a second thought. Yes, my queen, my light. I shall not allow anyone to take you away from me! In that instant, a sinister red aura envelops me. An indomitable power begins to subjugate my body, enslaving my mind. Please, stay safe, Queen Amleth. At the cost of obtaining the power I desired, the entire kingdom was left scarred beyond remedy. Inside the castle that no longer existed, in the room where the throne once stood, I softly placed the tip of Executioner at my throat. Then I snapped awake. She will never forgive me if I were to take my own life.
If you cannot die, then give in to your madness.
The crystals that surround me whisper in a voice strikingly similar to Queen Amleth's.
Will you stay by my side? Always and forever?
Stop. Do not speak in her voice. I must keep a hold of myself until Queen Amleth finds me. Until Queen Amleth punishes me for what I have done. I beg you, Queen Amleth. Please, fulfill your promise and kill me. After wandering and searching for Queen Amleth, I arrived at an altar that was abloom with crimson crystals. As my mind drifts in and out of reality, I wait, longing to see her. It will be fine. I have faith that she will come. Focusing on Her Majesty keeps my mind from shattering into 1,000 pieces. Queen Amleth. It was my dream to be by your side. Even if this sword would one day command me to end your life. I did not stop dreaming. If only I was more honest about my feelings. If only I had spoken with you more. Only now do I realize the many things I have always wanted to say to you. How I love the tea we would drink more than anything else. How I was secretly captivated by the sight of you absorbed in your books. How I have cherished you since the very beginning. As my mind fades into darkness, my memories of her begin to melt away until but one thought remains. I wish you were here. In that moment, the shatter of a crystal fills the air, followed by the sound of someone ascending the altar steps. I knew those footsteps all too well. You came for me after all. My one, my only.